All right, good morning. I'm Matthew Mardirosian, Richard Mardirosian's son, for anyone who doesn't know. Oh, cool. And I'm also Siron Mardirosian's grandson. I figured I'd put that out because start of my stewardship journey was going to Sunday school every Sunday, and the first thing my parents would do would drop me off, and I'd have to come to the church and either find my grandma in a pew or downstairs doing coffee hour. She was somewhere here every single Sunday. I honestly can't think of one where I just went straight to the parish house. So yeah, I'd go ahead and kiss her good morning, and then I'd run over to the parish house and I would pray. I would pray for Sunday school to be over. It was kind of like, for me and my sister, it was a chore. It was, going to school, and then I just wanted to get home and go play wiffle ball or basketball, and just pretty much any of that. That's how it was for me as a kid. And eventually, sports took over, or some extracurricular activities, and I stopped coming to church or Sunday school altogether. It was on the back burner for a few years. It wasn't until my senior year of college, I think I got a call from my dad. It was either a Thursday or a Friday night, wherever I was. I think I was getting ready to go to a bar. And he calls me and he's like, "Dear Gomidas came up to me after church one day and asked if, he said there's this trip being organized to Jerusalem by the diocese for a bunch of young adults. And he asked if I'd be interested." And I found that interesting. At first I wasn't planning on it. I was going to pass it up. I figured I hadn't gone to church in years. I'd show up every now and then, but I didn't think I'd fit in. I didn't go to St. Farson camp. I wasn't in ACYOA. I wasn't sure, and I didn't know too much about Father Rock, so I didn't know if I should be going. But after some convincing, I eventually went, and I couldn't have been more grateful for it. It was the trip of a lifetime. I mean, going to another country, going, following the steps of Christ, and then not only that, but just experiencing that with all fellow young adults just like myself. And all those concerns are gone. I could relate to them pretty easily, just being the 50% Armenian that I am who can't speak a lick of it. So it was pretty nice to, how accepting they were of me, of like teaching me the certain parts of the Father Rock and teaching me like Armenian phrases, some swear words, some pickup lines. I won't repeat any here. But it kind of became one big family, and I kind of took that as God's message throughout the trip to, find my faith through family, whether it be my direct family or, a bigger family. When I came back, that kind of made me want to start getting involved more, whether it was taking a bigger role in Food Fest or Celebrate West Hartford or just any random dinners. At first it was just to help my immediate family, whether it be my cousin Mike or Rich. And then the more you get involved, the more everyone kind of becomes, the part of the family. So, helping out becomes less of a chore and more of something special, which ultimately over the years has led me to parish council. So being a steward, you can take on any size role, but as long as you have the one common goal, which is supporting our fellow parishioners, their Boski, and the church that brings us all together. One thing I did wish I admired more was the things like my grandma did for the church. I mean, she was kind of the dictionary definition of a steward, someone who continued to serve until they couldn't anymore. And like I said, she'd be either up here, downstairs, and there. I couldn't find her. She was in every room in this church. I know my dad knows this, so he's trying to pass it on to me, and then one day I'll pass it on to the next generation. So just so they know what it means to be a member of the church and know that we're not just Armenians and we're not just Christians, but we're Armenian Christians, and that's something that's pretty special. And as stewards, our job is to make sure we support our church so that family can last for generations. So, yeah.
Thank you, Richard.